Peonies of America. When is the best time to cut your peony stems? And it depends. It depends on when you want to bring them in. It depends on if you're selling them to a florist. It depends on if these blooms and stems need to last 10 days to 2 weeks, or if you're shipping these peony stems. You really have a lot of factors to take into consideration. If you're growing them at home, let's do that. If you're growing them at home, the best time to cut and bring in is really any time, as long as the buds are squishy. Just like that, just like a marshmallow. Just starting to open up. You can see the petals have opened a little bit there. And you know it's going to go ahead and open up into a beautiful bloom. It has a side bud on it that's not going to open for a while, but this is on one stem, and it would make a beautiful filler having the bud on there. So that is one way of knowing when to cut. Now when you get them like this, and what you need to do is you need to squeeze the side, and squeeze kind of hard. And this one is hard as a golf ball. So it is definitely not time. It will not bloom if you cut it right now. Here's another really nice one to cut and bring in. This will last you many, many days in a vase. It's squishy, you know it's going to come open. It's on one tall, nice stem. This is a great cutting stem for home. Now, if you're cutting to mail and you're shipping your peonies, or you're taking them to a florist, they usually like them in bud form. So the best thing to do is to find the buds that are still in bud form, but where the peony is starting to come loose, where the bud is starting to come loose, and then squeeze it. And this one is soft. It's got a little give to it, so this would be a good one to go ahead and cut, ship, or send to a florist. Here's another quite large peony bud on one stem. So you squeeze it and it has a lot of give to it, but it's still compact and together. This would be a great cutting peony to ship. Here is another one right up by it. It's mushy, not too soft. This is a great stem to cut and to ship or to sell to a florist. Here is one that is opening up a little bit. This would be good for home, or neighbors or friends, or yourself. It still has many, many days in the vase, and it's just opening up. And florists sometimes like those too. They might have arrangements that they need to put together immediately, and sometimes it's nice to have one opened up, ready to go out the door. This one is on one stem. It's got two side buds, and both of the side buds are perfect for cutting now. They're soft, and they are opening up, and they will bloom. So you have that guarantee that they're going to come open, along with a beautiful, gorgeous bloom. So it's on one stem, and I think that would look absolutely gorgeous in an arrangement with the two side buds coming on it. There's so many times to cut. This is on one strong stem standing straight up, and this one is without any side buds, and they are very tall and strong without side buds. And this is an absolute, just starting to open, very compact, frilly, beautiful pink Sarah Bernhardt, and that would last a nice while in a vase. Here's one that's a little bit earlier, just opening, beautiful time to cut. So I hope that helps. Really the only time that you don't want to cut, that's a really nice one, is when they're really, really hard. You can find a large one and squeeze on it, and that is very, very hard, not giving at all. So and these here, this whole grouping right here, very hard, not close to blooming at all. Okay, well, I hope that helps everyone. Gives you an idea of when to cut your peonies. Is here are Shirley Temple blooms, and they are very tall and very bloom. And these will not last much longer in a vase, although they are absolutely stunning. But they are really almost to the point of being bloomed out. And then you will be able to see the seed pods show. Right now they still have a few days left. And also the side bud came open also, and that is on one stem. And then there's also another side bud that's not open. So this one bloom or one stem would be stunning in an arrangement. You get all three. Now, although the middle, the bloomed flower would not last too long in the vase. That's a little over time to cut. This one here is in full bloom, and it also has one side bud. And it is just starting to come open, I would say in another day, but this bloom here is almost just completely done. Still has a little bit left on the top. So if you're at home, that would still be beautiful. As this one goes away and the seed pods come out or it droops, you could always cut it off and allow the side one to bloom. So it just depends on what you really want. This is a side bud, and this one is starting to open here. Very nice, like a marshmallow.